line drive to right.
Takes a three.
Touchdown 49ers. Hurry!
How's it going? Ray Woodson here. There are a lot of things in sports I'd like to do away with. And with the new baseball collective bargaining agreement, one of those things is going away. That's home field advantage in the World Series being determined by the All Star game. I'll get to that in a second, but I made up a short list of things I'd like to do away with in sports. Using sticks and chains to measure first downs in football. Thursday night football needs to go, and hopefully it will, at least partially, pretty soon. The possession arrow in college basketball, it's totally arbitrary. The ground can't cause a fumble in football. Why? I guess it's something, and one of the many rules, that is an advantage for the offense nowadays in the NFL. Stroke and distance penalty in golf, that's harsh. And that hits close to home, and I'm sure it does for a lot of you out there as well. But using the All-Star game to determine the home field advantage in the World Series is like me playing my boss in Yahtzee to see whether I get a raise. Okay, maybe it's not exactly like that, but the point is one has very little to do with the other. As it turns out, the American League got home field advantage 11 out of the 14 seasons by virtue of winning the All-Star game. This year, Johnny Cueto had a bad day, and the Indians ended up having home field advantage. As it turns out, we got a classic Game 7. And yes, it could have been worse. It certainly didn't affect the Giants. They ended up playing Game 7 in Kansas City 2 years ago, and that was a classic as well. I like the salary tax going up, the luxury tax in baseball. It's going to go up gradually from $195 to $210 million. Now you're going to have a 10-day disabled list, which I think is a good idea. And I do like the fact that the Oakland A's are going to be weaned off revenue sharing. Time for them to get aggressive and get more competitive. I think that'll be a good thing for the fans going forward.